I'm Ethan Reeves. I'm a documentary filmmaker and I never thought I'd be recording the end of the world. It was just another day in LA. I was working on a piece about local food trucks. Mundane stuff, you know? The sun was setting, casting that golden glow over the hills, perfect for B-roll footage. I remember thinking how beautiful the city looked. How normal everything was. Then I saw it. At first I thought it was some kind of publicity stunt or a movie prop, but it was real. A giant angel descending from the sky. Its sword was blazing like the sun, 100 feet of white-hot metal and rippling flames. It was massive, impossibly big. Its wings spread across the horizon, blotting out the setting sun. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but I kept filming. I had to. For a moment everything was silent, like the whole city was holding its breath. Then the screaming started, people running, cars honking, sirens wailing in the distance. I stood there, frozen, my camera still rolling. I couldn't process what I was seeing, the angel's face. It wasn't kind or merciful, it was terrifying, ancient and alien all at once. I remember thinking, this is it, this is how it all ends. But I kept filming. My hands were shaking, but I kept the camera steady. I had to document this. People were running past me, begging me to run too, but I couldn't. I was transfixed. The angel raised its sword. The blade was on fire, but it was like looking at the heart of a star. I thought I'd go blind, but I couldn't look away. I had to capture every detail. Then it happened. The sword came down, touching the ground with a sound like the world splitting open, and suddenly fire everywhere. A perfect semicircle of flame spreading outward. Houses, trees, everything, just igniting like matchsticks. The heat it was overwhelming. I could feel my skin blistering, but I kept filming. I had to. Someone had to bear witness to this. The flames spread so fast, it was like the whole city was made of paper. I've never believed in the supernatural, but how could I deny what was right in front of me? This wasn't some natural disaster or terrorist attack. This was biblical, apocalyptic. I remember thinking of all those doomsday preppers I'd laughed at. Guess they were right after all. As I watched LA burn, I realized something. The world as we knew it was ending, and I was there to document it all. In that moment, I understood why I became a filmmaker. To bear witness, to tell the story that needs to be told, even if it's the last story humanity will ever hear. The air was thick with smoke and ash. Breathing was like inhaling fire. Even in the face of this, humanity's best qualities shone through. The angel was moving now, its massive form gliding over the burning city. Each beat of its wings sent shockwaves through the air, shattering windows for miles. Time seemed to stretch and warp. Maybe it was the smoke or the sheer impossibility of it all. But I knew one thing, as long as I was standing, as long as I had my camera, I'd keep recording. And I was the one telling it. God help me, I was the one telling it.